Welcome back, dear listeners. I am Shwadhin, and I hope you are all doing well. Today I am going to share a chilling story sent by Sohail Mahmood from somewhere in Rajshahi. The story originated from a man in India who asked that his name not be disclosed. The events are described exactly as he told them. Begun Kodor, India's haunted railway station. Since childhood, he had a fascination for ghost stories. Although he was not particularly brave, anything supernatural pulled him in with a strange attraction. This curiosity eventually led him and two of his friends to research real-life haunted locations in India. One such place was Begun Kodor railway station, located about 50 kilometers from Purulia town near the Ayodhya hills. Opened in 1960 and mysteriously shut down in 1967, the station remained abandoned for more than 4 decades. When the three friends arrived, they instantly felt the eerie emptiness. Beautiful during the daytime, surrounded by nature, yet strangely suffocating. The local people avoided discussing the place. Most warned the visitors to stay away. Eventually, they met an elderly man who, after much hesitation, told them the truth. Many years ago, the station master and his wife were murdered at midnight. Their bodies were found later inside a well near the station. After that night, strange things began happening. Railway workers reported hearing whispers, seeing flickering lights, and experiencing a terrifying presence. Within days, every worker abandoned the station.
From 1967 to 2009, the station remained deserted. Even after being reopened in 2010 as a passenger halt, no one approached the building after sunset. Strange lights appear around the tracks, overpowering smells fill the air, whispers float in the wind, and many villagers claim to feel invisible touches or sudden shoves, only to find no one behind them. The old man warned them gently, "Babu, the forest remembers everything. Do not disturb what sleeps here." Shaken, the group returned to Kolkata the next day, unable to forget Begun Kodor. Personal encounters in Khulna, Bangladesh. Another narrator, Rumi, later joined the conversation, sharing experiences from his own family in Khulna, Bangladesh, where encounters with jinn were common. He describes incidents from 1992 or 93 after his grandmother passed away. Their house was surrounded by tall coconut and palm trees, places believed to be inhabited by jinn. One evening, after sunset, he and a caretaker's son were eating coconuts in the courtyard when the electricity suddenly went out. With an 8-foot boundary wall around them, no vehicle light could possibly enter. Yet a bright white reddish light, like welding flame, passed right between the two of them. It wasn't from outside. It wasn't electricity. Both saw it clearly. That night he could barely sleep. Something repeatedly tugged at him, like a long, fur-covered creature wrapping around his body. He felt someone calling him from the window, whispering his name. But when he asked his mother the next morning whether she heard him calling for help, she said, "I didn't hear a single sound." The next night, things worsened. Crawling sounds, cold touches, the sense of someone watching. Her mother later admitted that she too had seen white feet hovering above the ground outside the window. Their family had a history with jinn, especially along her grandmother's side. Some relatives were believed to be affected for generations. His uncle, a university professor, reportedly prayed on the high railings of the roof for hours, speaking in ways no one understood. Unable to tolerate the fear, he begged his mother to leave Khulna immediately. Miraculously, they found seats on a bus that had only 3 passengers and returned to Dhaka the same day. Another incident, Bajarhat. At his aunt's house in Bajarhat, something even stranger occurred. The entire house was blocked with clay seals and amulets because his cousin had long been troubled by a spirit. Around 2:30 a.m. one night, Rumi awoke to the horrifying sensation of a hairy, beast-like figure clinging onto him, its thick fur brushing against his skin. He screamed and ran straight to his aunt's room. The next day, when he went to bathe, he saw a dark, hairy shadow descending toward him from above. He refused to stay in that house any further. Even the nearby girls' school had a pond no one could fill. A principal once dreamt he drowned while trying to level it, so construction stopped forever. The line between myth and reality. These stories, whether accepted or doubted, show something important. In many parts of India and Bangladesh, the boundary between the living world and the unseen often feels thin, sometimes too thin. For the narrators and their families, these were not rumors or childhood tales. They were lived